Yes, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Creative Multiverse right here only on Haps. I'm your host, Joseph Burke. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys here. Holy cow, what's up? It's another great night of art. We're going to kick things off. We're going to rock and roll, and we're just going to have ourselves some fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's so good to see you all. Oh my gosh. So I sent a couple of invites out already. I believe yeah, okay. There's a plethora of people here already here. So they already have the invites. If they want to come up and join, they more than welcomely can. Um, so I'm going to be doing some digital art today. I'm going to be doing some stuff on the iPad, and I kind of have an idea what I want to do. I'm going to do something kind of theme park specific, if you will. I'm going to do something. We have an event here in Orlando. It happens every year, and it's Halloween Horror Nights. You ever heard of Halloween Horror Nights? So I'm going to be drawing the mascot to the actual event himself, Jack the Clown. And if you haven't seen Jack the Clown, well, um, he's pretty twisted. This is going to be my reference art. So we're going to be doing Jack in vector tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be so good. And so we're going to do the whole process here live on Haps, and the whole thing is going to be documented right here. And so currently, I'm the only one here, and so I'm just going to I'm just going to play some music here in the background, and because it's kind of creepy when you're only one talking about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I am. Let me get some music queued up here. Some royalty-free synthwave music. Please stand by. So, how's everybody's Wednesday? I had a pretty cool stream today. I was on with Lucia here on Habs team, and myself, Lindsay Badger, and Bobby Becker. We were all together, and man, we just had a really good show today on mental health and awareness, and it is Suicide Awareness Month for September, and we just had a really good time, and I'm just so thankful for the Habs team and Lucia just knocking it out of the park, doing what they do, you know, just amazing, just shedding some light on a topic that definitely needs a little TLC out there in the world. All right, you guys can hear a little music there. Hopefully, let me get the old iPad hooked up here. I feel like I'm. Can you guys hear the music? Okay. Does it need to go up, down? Yeah, that's nice. I'm sorry. I don't know where I went there. Let's get the old iPad hooked up here. Dome, dome. Dome, dome. Dome, dome. I like that. I like that beat. This is called Dark Wave, by the way. No, Desiree, you are amazing. Let's see here. Let's get this thing hooked up. Stop farting around, Joe. Man, this is a nice jam. I like you, Dark Wave. So here's the piece I ended up doing today for mental health awareness. Kind of my take on the awareness ribbon. I like the brush strokes. I was going to fade them out, but I kind of left them in there just for the effect. I thought the brush strokes kind of actually helped pretty much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So my wife was telling me about she had this premonition when she was a child. She was like 5 years old, maybe 4 or 5, and her and her family were staying at this vacation home on the beach. It was this like condominium, and she claimed that she saw a demon, a real life demon. And I began to ask my wife as she was telling me this. I was like, so exactly what did your demon look like? Now, unbeknownst, I pulled open my iPad and began drawing. Oh yeah, for real. The way she explained it, it was resting on the door frame, smoking a cigarette with red reflective eyes and black fur. That's what she saw, and it terrified her. And she saw it walk down the hallway and vanish. And so I was like, can you tell me a little bit more about this? And as she was explaining it, I was drawing it. And I kind of freaked her out. I'm not going to lie. I was like, so is this your demon? And she was like, get that the hell away from me right now. And so, yeah, so needless to say, I drew her childhood demon, if you will. I'm not sure if this is a good omen or a bad, but
he is here.
I guess I'm the only one drawing tonight. Actually, I need to run and grab a water before I get started. So I am going to hop down. I don't know where the posse is. Everybody's like farting around or something. So I'll be right back in a second. So let me take this down. I am going to grab some water. So I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. And I'm back. Oh, yeah. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. It's just me. Yeah. What are you looking at? Hello? Is this thing on? All right. So I don't endorse drinking this, but I endorse drinking this instead of a cold water. I grabbed my sweet treat of the day. And it just gave birth. So good. Who says soda's not good for you? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is a nice little soundtrack you got here. Do you have enough hours in the day for everything you do? Oh, man. No. No. To answer your question faithfully. So, yeah. I'm getting an outline right quick here. See, make sure I catch the chat. Oh, duh, hi. So frustrating. I'm here with my family to get there so I can join. Okay. I'll be up after I get off the phone with my mom. Okay. I think that catches me up. So everybody having a decent start to your midweek. I know today is officially hump day. Hump day. Yeah. Oh, I spy Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, guys.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to be seen. It's good to
Oh,
see
I
you
know.
guys. You
So
guys
how's
are
it?
like
How's
knocking
it
it out of
going?
the park today. What?
Let me get you up on here.
Burp, burp.
Yeah, Michelle's here. Where you at, Lindsay? Get those kids in bed.
Doo. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine.
Good.
Loud and clear, my dear.
That's good. I loved listening to your music intros, and I was like, oh, I wish he'd do those broadcasts where he just plays music.
Oh,
I love
well, I mean,
those.
if I get enough requests to do it, I may just do it, you know?
Dude,
I
I
mean,
love that piece. I
I
am
am alone.
alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote that during a time when I was actually kind of depressed. I was going through some stuff, as you could probably listen from the song. And I was, it's just a product of me living life and trying to cope and find my place and my footing and all of that. So, yeah.
Something we all got to do, right? you
You
know?
ain't kidding, girl.
Mm,
So
especially
yeah,
in
that
this one.
a lot of my music that I write is kind of birthed out of that mental state of just trying to find my place, my footing.
Mm.
You know.
Mm. I think we all are born with a purpose, and it's just like, like when fish spawn, like you're just trying to swim through the right stream to get there, you
Yes.
know? I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. And there's obstacles in the way, there's all kinds of things that could happen and take place. But it's just a matter of like getting to that point. And sometimes you don't even know where that point is until you
Mm,
get there. Yeah, that's
yeah.
my analogy. So I was not able to join you guys today at 1 o'clock. I was actually securing the lease to a place that I'm going to call my studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. But I was
Wow.
listening to you guys. I felt like I don't know, but you probably felt the same way. You were there, but I felt like I was listening to a professional podcast that I want to hear the whole series. I
Oh yeah.
mean, that was just
Craig did such a
incredible.
great job. Just
Yeah.
talking about his story and just being really transparent too.
Yes.
We need more of that. A lot more of that.
Transparency is key for so many things, but I mean, we need more of it. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
I mean, I forgot I was a commenter in a, you know,
That's
I'm
awesome.
like, oh, I think I'm supposed to type something here. I was just so engaged in listening. I mean, wow, what a story. And the way you guys were just sort of the ambient, kind of visually calming side of it, like without words, the way you guys communicated by just being there and being present and all drawing together. I was really fascinated. Like I want to see the individual art. I get that, but I mean it was just something about the collective. It was very powerful and moving, I felt. And I love your piece, by the way. Like Lindsay
Oh,
said, the feathers, you know.
thank you,
I
sweetheart.
Yeah. What do we got here? What we drew? You're drawing that creepy clown. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I'm drawing the
I'm
creepy.
afraid of clowns.
I'm
I didn't
drawing
know
the
I
creepy
was until the
clown.
movie It.
So Jack is a pretty famous clown here in Orlando.
Oh yeah.
He's the mascot of Halloween Horror Nights, which is Universal Studios' big annual Halloween style event.
Mm.
And so, yeah.
It sounds like something like, you see those
Here, I had my picture taken with him a couple days ago.
yes, I saw that. It's like those regional, like those shows that highlight Halloween, and it's like a
Yes.
regional favorite. I mean, it sounds like
Yeah.
something you'd see on the Travel Channel or
Here,
something.
let me show you here. I'm gonna show everybody on the camera here. Here's me and Jack hanging out.
Okay, he looks like he's photobombing and he's about ready to sneak up on you and like
He can
do
do whatever he
something.
wants.
Oh
Jack
my
has
god.
permission.
And then that red. Neat, neat, neat. Remember that whole thing where people were dressing up as clowns and scaring people like in the parks and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that happened at a park that I had to walk through to get to work on my way to work for a midnight shift.
Oh crap.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I
there's
wonder if I
scary
should
clowns
draw
in the. I
him.
mean, I called it the scary clown
I'm gonna
woods, like
start
the
over
creepy
here.
clown woods. Yeah, I walked very quickly to work. They were just college students having a good time, like scaring each other,
I want
But
to start over because I kind of like the front-facing version of Jack better than I like the side profile of Jack. I'm like, oh wait a minute, he looks more sinister straight on.
yeah, he kind of looks like he's got intention there. I mean, he looks the side view is kind of like a Sasquatch sighting. Like how he's walking through and you
Sasquatch
just happen to
sighting. Huh?
catch him. But I agree with you. He looks front facing. He looks like he's about ready to do something. and
Let's
it's
do
not going to
that.
be pretty. Yeah, I'm scared of clowns. I'm sorry.
You should be.
Well, well, this morning, even though I couldn't like be a participant in the actual broadcast, I did come up with an image that I just decided to share with like Lucia and you folks. And that's what this like right here. It was like I woke up this morning and during my meditation time, I thought about a person I knew that a housemate in college said to me that he wanted to kill himself.
Oh
And
my.
I felt like I didn't know what to say. I was really shocked. You know, this
Mm-hmm.
guy was like into everything, real outgoing, extroverted guy, top of his class, really smart. But you don't know the pain underneath all of that and the story behind all that.
True.
I
Oh yeah.
mean, just one day he just said, I feel like I want to put my head through this window. And he wasn't joking. And it started with that conversation. And it was just the two of us. And that came to a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is my friend, this is my housemate, and he wants to end his life. And he's serious. What do I do? So all I could think of was, I've got to get him to see the counselor. Maybe he'll take a walk with me. He'll trust me enough that, he'll go see somebody who can deal with this. And he actually did. And it turned out like this was legit serious. He actually was having a nervous breakdown on
Oh
all,
man.
all of that stuff, that goes with it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the experience was so eye-opening to me. I was pretty naive about these kinds of things, but like I decided I had to know how to have that conversation. How do you talk about what people are feeling? Like, if this is someone you care about and they're telling you this, and at that time, it's pretty young myself. I just felt like I didn't have the words. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say the wrong thing. A lot of things go through your mind and your feelings. So I went and I literally got training on
Wow.
at a place called Listening Ear on how to talk with people when they are in crisis in any kind of mental health situation. I wound up volunteering as a mental health after hours on call that helped refer people to the kind of help they needed at that time and what they were going through, including talking about suicide.
I
And
got
I'm
you.
telling you, it changed my life. It changed the way I think about people and about helping people. And the big takeaway I had was there needs to be conversation to normalize, you know, that this is
Desiree.
something that can be talked about. It is approachable. These and people have their own stories. They're the most powerful stories in terms of helping people heal.
Oh yeah.
So that was really, I mean, one of the things he said, he's so right. He's like, oh yeah, let's have the people who've actually survived wanting, this people who are in that suicidal state to have the voice saying like, I know what it's like to be there. Let me be a part of the conversation that now can help open up, how we treat people who have suicidal ideation, who are in this situation of crises, and the whole mental health to mental healing. So I chose the medicine wheel in my thought today. I was thinking of like the three things that people go through are feeling helpless, hopeless, and worthless. Those are
Yep.
the in any crisis, whether it's chronic illness, just like for me, I lost a spouse.
Thank you,
There's
Milton.
major things that happen to people, you know, and how to cope with those things. So I had this thought of a hand that is reaching out for help, needing hope, and another hand reaching to help, like this, that hand up kind of thing.
Yep.
but in that is the circle. I chose the medicine wheel because, that's the place where we can connect. The medicine wheel really is our circle and cycle of life, and it is the earth itself, the medicines that come from the earth, the water, everything that connects us, our lifeblood, the different stages in life. And I just felt like, we're all a part of that circle. We're all in that walk of life, and we can all bridge that gap and connect. And so that's where I was like, had this idea. It's simple, but to me, it has a lot of meaning. So that's where I came up with this image. And that's, there is hope and there is help. So that was my thought. And who is in the window? Who is this
It's
person?
Desiree.
Desiree. Hey, Des, do clowns scare you?
No, I actually love clowns.
You love
Yes.
clowns. Oh my gosh.
Finally.
You probably would dress up as one and scare me in the woods.
I have.
I'm
I used to be a clown on another platform.
I want to do a modeling gig. Well, like 5 years ago, I wanted to do a modeling gig surrounding the It concept. I couldn't find anybody who would take pictures and or be a model, and it was like kind of during a time when I was like really controversial with modeling because of the things that go on with it. So
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Check that face out right there.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's creepy. Already.
I'm just doing my blue sketch right now. I haven't fleshed anything out.
That's just the underlying.
That's just the underlying. Yeah.
Oh my God. He's already creeping me out.
Good.
It's working.
Awesome.
The conversation you guys had earlier with the suicide prevention. Excuse me. That whole stream, like, it had me in tears because I'm a suicidal thought survivor.
Wow.
I actually tried committing suicide 3 times, and all 3 times I ended up in the hospital with them pumping the stuff out of my stomach. Or when I was in high school, I used to cut myself, my wrists. There's, yeah, you know what I mean. And then so I really, my daughter was a turning point for that, for all those suicidal thoughts. So when my daughter was born, after I had her, I got this tattoo on my arm saying, "My story isn't over yet," with a semicolon.
Oh, wow.
And that's my first tattoo I ever got. And it was actually right before one of my friends passed away too, Steve. And it really, when I have those suicidal thoughts, because those thoughts never go away. They never, you can be as positive as you can, but there's those days when they just kind of creep in, and the anxiety and depression just kind of just like smooths in. It's just like, hi, I'm going to be your friend today, kind of thing. And,
wow.
You really have to take a look at your life and see how grateful for what you have at that moment, because it's not about you at that moment with the suicidal attempt. It's about like everything else that's going on in your life too. And like what people, with those 3 scares, like, well, I actually had a death experience. I actually died with one of them. But that's a whole nother topic. That's whole like dark energy there. But it really takes you to a different place. And other people, when you're doing those suicidal attempts or like those suicidal thoughts, you think it's about you, but when you actually, like, when you do make those attempts or things, it affects everybody no matter what. And it's a temporary solution, or it's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. And it's amazing what you can come out from all that.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm just glad you're here, Des.
Me too. And that's brave of you to share that too.
Yeah, it is very brave of you to share that, dear.
The strength in your voice as you tell your story needs to be, I mean, your story needs to be told. I can tell that it just sounds like you're stronger now. And it sounds like you have reflection on, you know, the reality of it in a way that people need to hear that. They need to hear your voice. I'm glad we can hear your voice. Exactly. Glad you're here. And it's a
Amen.
strong voice. So thank you.
Amen.
I think, and then God brings us all back to those lessons for us to learn. And
Mm.
I have those moments where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I believe in God. I don't know if I have faith for this and that. I'm still confused about everything, but I'm still going back to the same energy that I love God for Him bringing me here and
Oh.
having me meet you guys. And you guys are like art family, and like it's like amazing what other the energy that you surround yourself by is what
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
contemplate with yourself every single day. And you know, us artists, when you look at the artists themselves, we're not these happy-go-lucky people as what we put out to be with our artwork and who we portray we are. Because deep on the inner side, we're like dying. Like we have these like such sad and like Edgar Allan Poe, like ugh, like such deep and dark reflection upon his work, and it's just like holy smokes, like
Exactly.
wow. And
You know,
like Van
I
Gogh.
remember the first time someone told me that my work was disturbing and did not match the person they were looking at.
Oh
And I'm
boy.
like, I'm not a disturbing person, but what I have to say is a truth that could be disturbing. And that truth is my truth. It's how I've walked through life. If, you know, like I think I shared maybe privately with some of you, just in general, of course, that, you know, I've been through some trauma. And to talk about it is not the easiest thing in the world for me to do. But art is a way, just like what they were doing today. There's so much, there was so much voice going on inside of that broadcast with all the like the breathe that Lindsay was doing. Like everyone can relate to that. Like that is like and I think Lucy even touched on how it was life-changing for her. It's just one word, but she was the process of actually creating that piece was about reducing anxiety and having a tool as simple as breathe. And the complexity of that word, there's so much on in that piece that Lindsay did, for example, you know. And the wings, I mean, what made you think to add the wings to that piece? I don't know, but they belong there.
Faith inspired. I
Mm-hmm.
just kind of felt, that was the only way to go. Is that there's the freedom of that. It's
Mm.
like you've went through the journey, you've went through the pain, you've suffered, and you know, I no not trying to be morbid, but whether you lived or died in that process,
Mm.
you either way you got wings. You know.
Mm. Mm. Well, when you think of the expression like you earned your wings, I mean, think of the journey and the of going through crises, of going through trauma.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, to be able to fly one way or the other, exactly. And it's I think, you know, there's the stigma around it is something that's hard for people who are close to someone, watching them go through that, you know. But at the same time, it's like that conversation still has to happen.
Exactly.
So I'm just kind of, I mean, we're getting into the thing that happened earlier today, but I think it really affected everyone who was listening.
Well, that
I mean, it reminded me, like I said, of my college experience of not knowing what to say or do, and trying to stumble my way into having the tools to care about someone to the point where it's like, I want to see you overcome that. but
Yeah.
I don't know how to help you. And I don't know. How did you said Des, you said that your daughter being born had a lot to do with how that changed your life?
Yeah. Like, okay, so all my suicidal energies was keyed toward like not getting a male attention that I wanted, not having a family setting like I wanted when I was younger.
Mm.
This is really personal and it's like really triggering for me, but I was
Mm-hmm.
molested since day birth, basically, from my own father. And
Oh wow. Yeah.
and I'm epileptic from birth,
Right.
and all that stuff, the trauma and everything just piling on, and then everybody's saying you need to do therapy, you need to do this, do that, and it's like none of that helped because all they did was put you on more and more medication, and you didn't
Mm.
find out the key reason why you wanted to die and not be in this life, because all the traumatic things you went through in your life, it's just like, God, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, what's the point of being here if I'm just gonna go through more of this garbage? But
Right. Yeah.
seeing, feeling, someone alive in my own belly,
Mm.
gave me the strength to be like, this is what I want to do when I parent. This is what I don't want to do when I parent. This is what I don't want to die like suicidal and have my daughter think why did my mom leave me? Why did my mom kill
Mm.
herself? Was it my fault that she killed herself? So, something like that. It really went through my mind, and I'm like, that shouldn't be an issue. Like, so if I die of natural causes or something with my own issue, or like, you know what I mean? I don't
Right.
want it to
Right.
be suicidal, at least.
Wow.
You're a
It.
beautiful soul.
Yes, ma'am.
For
You're a
you.
beautiful soul. No, don't apologize. Please don't apologize. Um, it was very hard for me to hear that too, and there were moments today I wanted to kind of throw in something into the mix, but I felt that I couldn't really add anything else that wasn't already being said, if that makes sense. Like, you know, so I gracefully took the back seat and just wanted to listen. I think for the first time in a long
Exactly.
time. Yeah, I just wanted to be in that moment and not really try to come on and talk, to Craig about his story because his story is just so powerful. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing that Joe could add to it to make it any better. So
Exactly. Well, that was, I think, the whole purpose of that broadcast was for that leadership to come from him
yep.
and for us to listen. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And it's obviously causing what I think was the intent, which is more conversation like what we're having now.
Ripples, yeah, ripple
Hmm.
effects.
And like I
Mhm.
said, everybody knows somebody who's been in crises so intense that, the thoughts of death are there. I mean, it happens. It's
Sure
part of
does.
life. Death is a part of life. And just to, I mean, I was thinking about your story, Daz, because I don't know too much about your story other than the little things that I hear you reveal. But I know that they're strong and they're powerful, and you're forming those words.
Yeah,
And I am just so proud of you right now,
yeah.
like just how strong you sound. And
Confident too.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know what you're doing for yourself, but it's working. Just keep working on your healing. I mean, it's just you're an incredible person. You're amazing. And yeah, nothing like a child. The child changes everything for everybody. A child changes your whole life. So I know that's just part of the catalyst, having that experience, but
What's
also,
up, Jeeves?
getting out of that whole victim cycle and like having that emotional maturity to say, I want out. This is my out. I mean, wow. you know.
I came
Wow.
in with some heavy stuff. Hello.
Yeah, heavy
What's up,
stuff.
Badge?
Woohoo! Jeeves is
Please
here.
excuse my tardiness.
I don't feel tardy. Do you feel tardy?
I feel retardy.
Oh, you're tardy. I've been gone for like a month.
Oh my god, do I even know this person? Hi,
Hi, Lindsay.
Michelle,
My name's
right?
Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
Do we need to reintroduce? Does there need to be new introductions here?
I'm so excited to meet new artists on Haps. Welcome
I
to
know.
the community.
So
Yeah,
Michelle is from
I'm a little shy, I'm a
Cleveland.
little nervous.
I've brought her all the way. She's a really talented artist. She farts in her sleep.
I do.
And
I almost I had to like take care of a burping situation before I went live too. Or we'd be all muted.
My.
Yeah.
Speaking of farting, I discovered today that my son has hot dog farts. That's what I was informed.
What? In the ass.
Exactly. He says that his farts smell like hot dogs.
How does he know what they smell like?
Oh, dude, he's full of rocket fuel. Trust me.
Oh
It
boy.
doesn't take long for it to waft up to the nostril area.
He does not need Chipotle to help move things along. He does it all by himself.
Oh boy.
You know, I used to sell hot dogs and sausage for a
Wait a
living,
minute.
but I don't know where we're going with this conversation. So, hey guys, nice to meet you.
I don't either.
Yeah, I've been busy. Jeremy too. I was on his broadcast just because I missed him so much. I miss you guys so much. Like,
they're working that poor boy to the bone.
Oh yeah, the 10-hour thing has been like the story of my life these last few weeks too. Like just asking me to come in early, asking me to do this and that. A lot of it's not really being asked because I'm the low person on the totem pole, and we have an inspection coming up, so I'm kind of like at their disposal. But yeah, I've been working really hard.
I've been adding to this afternoon.
Yeah. Oh no, the phone froze. Oh
no.
But I'm thinking I'm going with this clown jiving thing, and I have this idea for a picture.
You can't steal my idea.
No, it's going to be something that I was planning on drawing for Sci-Fi Timber, actually. Which I think
Speaking
I
of
skipped.
Sci-Fi Timber, I've got to get today done.
There it is.
That's first order of business is to get
It just reminded me of that picture.
Can
I use
What are we doing? What's happening?
No, I'm talking to myself. I'm like telling myself, like, why is it? I'm trying to do the outlines here in vector, and I go and hi, yeah, hey, yeah.
Who did that song?
What's going on?
Isn't it that gal that she had like dreads?
Yeah, probably.
And a funky hat.
And I tried.
Joe, check out my new shirt, bro.
I tried. Sorry. Wow, that's pretty crazy there, Badge.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I got a brand new MTV shirt. It's got little butterflies, but it looks from a distance it looks like a cheetah print almost.
Oh my god, did I try? I just saw a documentary about MTV and how it came to exist and all of that. Brought back my teenage years.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes, good.
Good.
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I cannot even.
I can't.
What is happening?
My brain is all over the place today.
Mm-hmm. Why can I not find that picture? It's always something with buttons I gotta push.
I like buttons.
Oh my god, that fundraiser, that was such a nightmare. I was so exhausted, so tired. I went into the site and they make you create an account, so I'm like fiddling with all of that. And then somehow I got booted out of the thing, so I go to back in and I can't remember what my login and password is at all.
I didn't have to log in.
I had to log in. I don't know how or why, but it was a link I used. And it was like, to put your credit card on there, and then went through all that rigmarole to get my password back, to go back in there, and then it wouldn't accept my credit card.
Oh.
And I'm like, I give up. This is taking too long. I think I was just doing something. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did, but it's just me and buttons. We don't get along.
I don't like buttons.
I don't like buttons. I like zippers better.
I like Velcro.
Velcro's even better. He got
And
the Velcro.
snaps. I like
I like
snaps.
Velcro.
I lift things up and put them down.
I like
Elastic
snaps.
waistbands are just the best, though. Slip on, slip off. There it is.
Whoa, what
And
are
they
you flipping
stretch
on?
when you grow in that area.
Whoa, what?
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Well, I've gained weight this past year, and now I'm losing weight, so it's weird. Now it's
You know
like
what my
this-
daddy always
It's not
said
the
about
only
losing
thing that's
weight?
weird.
He's like,
What?
boy, turn around, you'll find it.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't want it to find me again. I'm trying to run
I'm
as
like,
fast as I
Dad,
can.
that's not really nice. I'm trying here.
That's not.
Look at that face. Okay, he's. I don't want to see him in a dark alley. I'm just saying.
I see blank pages. Or what are we doing with the blank pages?
I know.
girls?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I had this idea of drawing
Girls.
anonymous, inspired by
There was
his
an
hair
idea,
color,
Lindsay.
but it was just an idea. I had an idea. This is
That's
an
what
idea.
an
This
idea.
is my.
That's
This is
that's
my
what
brain
my
on
ideas
art.
look like too. That's what my ideas
Maybe I
definitely
should just
look
draw. I think I'll just draw something
like. Let's draw.
because it's been a while. I've
Shall
forgotten
we?
how this works now. You
Welcome
point
to
the camera at the paper.
Creative Multiverse,
You
where we
do
display
stuff.
white paper.
Bless you, Bob. Do you hear him sneezing? Do you hear him sneezing?
Salud!
Even his sneezes are cute.
Oh my god.
Not the coughing, though. The coughing's not cute.
Brad?
Ah!
Oh, and he said hello to everybody earlier.
Hi, Bob.
Hi,
Yeah.
Bobby.
I missed you, Bob. It's been a long time since we've rocked and rolled.
Yeah. You know what? I want to do a trivia. It does sound like a song.
I don't know. Maybe
Leaving
it was
Rocks,
a song.
maybe? Been a long time since I rocked and rolled. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you who knows the lyrics. It's Miss Lindsay Badger here. She speaks the lyrics.
Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, long, lonely time.
Wow. Holy cow.
So tomorrow night, I'm going to do what I haven't done in a while, which is trivia. Pop
Sorry,
culture, pop music. Everything pop music.
Talk about
Pop
Dirty
music.
pop. Sorry, I saw an opportunity for a funny there.
I mean, I could switch genres. Sick and tired of hearing all these people talk about what's about this pop life and what's gonna play out. Yeah,
Oh,
I can
good
do that
God.
too. Let's go. Justin Timberlake, Mr. JT.
2 Pop-Tarts, 2 tarts that heat is 1. Oh my God.
No.
This
Let the
is
vectoring
so
begin.
easy. Yes. Ooh.
See
I don't
how
like up close clowny is
so
kinda...
the vectoring part is my favorite part because I can add as much detail as I want in a single stroke.
It's
nice.
So I'm using this magic wand tool, and I've showed you guys. I've showed my stream specifically this before, but I come in and I just kind of cut through. I wish I could show you this, and then I just tap, and I instantly, I've got. See how it just cuts the vector right there?
Oh.
So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom way in.
Hello,
Right on the hairline. I got that.
Can we see that bigger? I'm sorry, I just have
Yeah.
size matters.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, here.
I'm having a hard time seeing. I'm on my phone. Sorry.
Okay.
He doesn't have her granny glasses
All right,
on.
so I'm working on the hairline here. And I'm going to come in and I'm just going to draw some zigzag lines. I don't even know if you can see the zigzag lines.
Kind of, yeah.
And then I just close it and it creates a closed vector.
Oh, that
on the
makes
face.
sense. I just learned something right there.
It makes
I
me
reckon.
digitally moist.
Bob just said to me, he goes, "You told me size didn't matter."
Dang. Called out.
I feel like I just triggered somebody.
Dang.
You okay there, Bob?
It's all right, Bob. We still love you.
It's okay.
It's okay, Bob.
It's the best of us.
It's okay, Bob.
Well,
it's all about
anyway,
how you use it.
I am hoping Bob doesn't know this, but I'm hoping he
does
might be
now.
my co-host tomorrow night. What? Remember when we used to do trivia together?
Holy high-pitched Batman.
Daggone, somebody just hit puberty again, isn't it?
I bought Bob a Trivial Pursuit.
I think it reversed
classic
me.
rock Trivial Pursuit game, and he's been kicking my ass with it. So he is.
You did what with trivia in your ass?
What's happening in your ass?
What did you do?
Okay, this Trivial Pursuit, for his birthday, I bought him a Trivial Pursuit game. It's specifically all about classic rock, which is his wheelhouse.
Okay,
you're done.
I mean, here I'll just show you over here. Like, this is just part of his collection right here. Like, the man knows music. He knows
likes things.
Bob
Round
knows.
plastic things.
Yeah, that's all CDs. He'll never tell. You know things, but you'll never tell. Oh,
we're actually going to post this on Universal's annual pass holder. This link right now that we're live on, I'm going to post that on Universal's live feed right now.
Get out! That's so cool.
Because I have Universal's corporate Facebook group.
Oh, snap.
So we might get some hits here in a minute.
That's fancy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just got really excited.
No, that's exciting. That's way more exciting than.
Because I remember. I was like, "Holy cow!
Yeah,
I'm part of their inside group."
Ooh,
Universal Insiders.
Start drawing something. I'm like, I was gonna draw one thing and I can't find that.
Is Michelle still over there with us?
This is me. The blank page is real.
Michelle is here. Michelle, draw something. Damn it.
Since you guys saw that little mini video from when I posted on the Creative Universe on Instagram, what are you thinking about Big Six and Iron Man and?
She said that. 6 for everyone that didn't understand that. There it goes. I was waiting. Be here all night. I think it's plausible. That's what I think. It's plausible. But it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
I'm down for the theories.
Because I really like the technology with Big Hero 6. Like that was.
Oh yeah, tech was rad.
Really cool.
Indeed.
But they're having a show for Iron Man coming out.
Ironheart.
Ironheart. Which I think is like in the vein of Iron Man-esque-ness.
Well, I think Tony, I think that Robert Downey Jr. is coming back to play a form of an AI. Kind of like how Jarvis started out as an AI.
Yeah.
You know, the voice. And I think it's going to be his voice.
Oh.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
That was my understanding.
I can get on board with that.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Good playlist. Make sure you save that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just exciting seeing all these possibilities of things, you know, because, you know, me being new to all this stuff, I'm
like zombies.
Question, you know? Oh, you finally saw that, huh?
I did. I watched both of them today.
What do you think of Marvel Zombies?
That Cap is creepy AF, man. I'm telling you.
It's pretty cool, though, how they did it. I got to give them credit. And to keep that within the PG-13 framework, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty challenging.
Zombies? PG-13?
And if you didn't think Wanda could be any scarier, they leveled it up. I
was questioning that. Because when, like, what if? And then she died. Like, and then Vision was like, I have devout love for Wanda. I'll do anything for Wanda, even kill humanity. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like my heart like skipped, and I was like, no.
Not
Vision
allowed.
cannot.
But he can.
But yeah, he can. Yeah.
All right.
But then I had to remember that it was a what if show, so I was like, okay, pull together, pull your
It's
strings
fine.
together.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
This is coming along pretty nicely, if I do say so myself.
Yes.
Let's see if
Ella
my
with the Got
host got
Talent
approved.
Award. What's up with that? Ella.
Ella in the house.
Ella.
What's up, Ella?
Spoiling us.
That was another good broadcast today. The one with her and Tim.
Oh yeah, the mental health hour was great. I got to listen to that while I was waiting on Ethan to get on.
Yeah, I got to hear her story about being in corporate America, and it just made me
Bits and
think
pieces
about.
over the last months, but this was kind of a nice little bring it all home together and tell it as one thing. It was great.
It's just so inspiring, you know. The more I hear everyone's stories, the more it makes me feel like being a little braver, you know, and speaking my truth and all of that kind of stuff. You know, that's difficult. Things that are hard to talk about, but need to be talked about. Those kinds of things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are like heroes to me.
Aww.
Seriously.
That's
Well,
sweet.
public speaking in general has always been extremely difficult for me. Something I've had to work really hard at. You know, starting out life non-verbally for like 8 years. And then, you know, I mean, I just remember how traumatic it was when I had to take speech in college. It was just it was the biggest nightmare ever. I don't like attention focused on myself. I don't like being the center of attention. I used to stutter when I did learn how to talk more. All of that from, you know, the autism and everything. And then to finally find music and art as ways to be able to communicate and perform and be in front of people and share something without it feeling like, you know, the spotlight was on me so much. It was, I was able to live through that and be able to communicate with people. You know, that just was very freeing. So it's really kind of crazy. Why I don't even have no idea why I live stream at all, to be honest with you. I'm like the worst person, you know, ever to, like, you know, be in front of a camera, push buttons, and talk to people.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true at all.
I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not exactly like in my wheelhouse, honestly. It's just like, it's totally unexpected. Like, you were, let me just rephrase that. Not the worst person. That's very down-putting. But let's just say if you were to ask my 13-year-old self, or tell my 13-year-old self, hey, you're going to be in front of people and you're going to talk to them about stuff, and you're going to be in front of a camera. Like, bye. No, thank you.
You're funny.
That's not going to happen.
Alrighty, so we're chugging along here on Jack the Clown.
Well, nice.
At least his name isn't Bob.
Oh yeah, there's no Bobs here.
Bob.
Babs. Thank you, sir.
But for you, Michelle, like for you coming out and hanging out with people online and doing live broadcasting and showing your face, you're setting that like role of example for other people who are a lot like you in that stance.
Oh,
and
for sure. The first 2 years,
to get out of that comfort zone and
the first 2 years of broadcasting, you know? I did it just like this, without my face at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have these little voices that say, like, oh, you're too this or you're not enough that. You know, there's all of that. But then, you know, naturally, it's like this device that we're using. It's like when you're on a phone call and you don't say anything, it just feels awkward and uncomfortable. So I think at first it was kind of like, I'm on this phone, so I have to talk. I have to fill up that void of silence, or it's just going to be even that much more awkward. And then, it was like, it was really comfortable for me to talk about what I was doing. Like, oh, here's the face, and, I'm going to, like, do this. And next thing you know, people ask you questions, and you're like, oh my God, someone's actually listening to me. This is cool. Next thing you know, it's like you're doing it, and you're feeling comfortable in it.
Yeah.
And then those people, you get to know them, and they're like, hey, we want to see your face. I really remember the first time I went live and showed my face. I can tell you who was there. Rob, artist at Bay.
Oh, okay.
And Jeremy.
Oh,
Really?
cool.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Those two
Those
people
are
who are
awesome
still in
peeps.
my group today. Although Rob, I believe, has a contract with another live streaming service, so he's really just a lurker.
Gotcha.
But he is still lurking on Haps
Oh,
here.
good. I'm glad he's still around. I know sometimes life calls you away.
Yeah, and I've met him in person.
He's a fun personality for sure. I've caught a few of his live streams, and he's just so
funny
fun.
as hell. He grew up in the Bronx.
Could you imagine Joe and him having like a 2-hour stream together?
Oh
just
my
drawing?
God.
That would be brilliant. I would pay extra coinage to see that happen.
Well, we're gonna have to somehow. I mean, he came on that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yeah, on the
and he
sketch
showed
party.
His face and everything, and but I'm used to him just like doodling on his iPad, telling stories about his creepy people. He's like, funny and just creepy.
Joe, he does really good comic book art too, similar like Thanos and all the creatures.
Yeah,
and he does made up random stuff too. So I mean, you guys would totally hit it off.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
and he's a storyteller. He's definitely a storyteller like you. Yeah. So yeah, but I think overcoming is a really great theme out of everything we've been talking about tonight, and I truly believe in that. I truly believe that it's just like we were saying, like you get this life, you get this sense of purpose, and you're just trying to figure it all out, regardless of the obstacles. And there's just a persistence in me. I don't know if it's the work ethic of my parents or just how much they advocated for me when I was younger to help me overcome, to not be like, you're that girl in special ed, you're that girl that can't talk, you're that girl with autism. I mean, all of that, it's like you aren't any of those labels, You're just this person trying to get through life, and these are the skills and tools that, this is the brain you were born with, this is the body you were born with, this is like who you are, and you just do it. But I think there's been this huge desire my whole life to express that, and if I couldn't do it with words, I was going to find some other way,
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was saying. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Lindsay, but dang girl, your piece was really powerful.
Which one? From today?
Yeah, the word breathe. Just that word alone.
Well, and I was commenting in the chat a little bit earlier. That entire, was that a full hour and a half?
Hour and 15, 20, I think, something like that.
I swear to you, I was in a trance the entire time. I mean, I heard Lucia and Craig having that conversation. I did not look at the chat. I did not look at the studio. My eyeballs were on my paper, and I was 100% zoned.
Well,
that's kind of like what I was telling Michelle earlier too. Is like, yeah, we were all kind of like enamored by the conversation, and I was just listening. And I was telling Michelle earlier, I was like, "There's no way I was going to like interject and offer anything more to the conversation."
Oh yeah.
because there's no need.
I'm kind
to,
of glad that Lucia let us just draw and just be in the studio experiencing that, because that was a very cool little moment.
Yes, it was
on the platform.
All right. I changed my mind. That is, I think that was just really wise on her part. Like, she's doing what she's been doing. She's been interviewing these really great people. But I feel like she set the stage. Like I said, the visual language you guys were communicating was so important and crucial and part of the whole message.
Mm-hmm.
That it spoke too.
Hey, Walter Holman, thanks for liking the page. Appreciate it, man. I see you. So thank you, man.
Walter. I see you, Walter.
It's awesome.
I do need my granny glasses.
Javana Nance.
Yeah, I was watching that last night.
Hello.
How many times?
Well, hello, Javava.
Ask Jeeves.
Yes, there's now a new segment on the Tim and Ella late night show called Ask Jeeves.
I remember that website.
It's true.
It just started last night. So it's a thing. No.
Oh.
What's new in the land of Jeeves?
What up?
What up?
Cholesterol. Price of gas.
Me?
Guys.
Inflation.
COVID
economy.
counts.
I don't want to talk about COVID count.
Passing. Just no COVID counts, please.
Well, that's another reason why I'm working long hours. Just saying. It's kind of sad.
I get my second shot in the morning.
I'm glad everything is opened up now. So,
you grow a third testicle like I did.
So I don't want to be.
I know. I saw it emerge. Remember?
We still have COVID.
Wait,
right.
What? Is this being posted somewhere? What's happening?
That was up
you
in the
just had
DMs.
to have been there.
I guess.
What?
Joe gave birth.
Joe gave birth to a third testicle?
I did.
He dropped it like it was hot.
Whoa, what?
Ooh.
Jeeves, don't ask
like
like
something
you don't
that
know.
happens in old age.
You were the first one subscribing to me on my Instagram account.
It was the Snapchat, remember?
No, I thought it was my
Yes,
what is
it was the OnlyFans.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's right. Jeeves is a premium subscriber. I remember that.
Of course.
What?
He's like, woof? Did you just bark? Like, woof?
I don't know.
Woof?
Well, that's what I trained him to do.
What?
Oh, God.
That's a whole section of porn right there.
Wow. Well, he just went there.
Jeeves, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't act like you don't know.
You trained him to not acknowledge in public.
Trained him to do something. He's just not doing it.
Ooh.
Maybe the batteries are dead. Just change it to click.
Yeah, we need to rewind,
Just plug them in. Recharge them for a while.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Right.
Hit the rewind.
No, been an exciting day. Got to do a music video shoot today.
Oh, fun.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
You live a cool life.
He's pretty. He's a
pretty
pretty fart smeller.
An artist that I used to go on tour with. He wanted me to shoot a video for him. So
very cool.
Well,
so we collaborate on the editing, but the shooting.
Hey, thank you, Ella.
That was fun today.
A Neller Got Talent Award by Miss Ella.
Wow. Spoiled.
Ella.
Ella.
Hey.
Eh.
Umbrella.
Ella.
Ella. Yeah, I've seen her so many times perform that song. She did a concert here the first one, so she did the second one. And I was part of both of it.
I've
seen
been
her
seeing
perform
her in the
twice.
morning, but not at night. Last night was the first time I think I caught her at night because I could actually stay up at the adult hour. I was awake for it. But yes,
She's always up.
I'm having coffee and she's still on.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
She goes till the wee morning.
Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
That's true.
It's true.
Hey, Brandon's here.
Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to the funny farm. I gotta say, pretty happy about the way this is turning out.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks great.
He looks pretty happy about being wicked.
He's very happy. He's a very happy guy. He's
I loved the video you shot of him doing his little parade walkthrough thing or whatever it was that he was doing. That was so funny.
Yeah.
And the girls with the chainsaw and the top hats and all that.
It's pretty gnarly, man. I'll be
wild.
there. We're not going on Friday night. We're taking a break, but we're gonna be we'll be there again on Saturday night for all the shenanigans again.
Nice.
Such a great event.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Man, I wish Instagram made an iPad app.
Are you having some issues?
Cool.
Isn't it just the mobile app on the iPad? That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh.
Gotta like resize it and stuff. It's not as functional as you.
Gotcha.
Because you can't do it in landscape. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Only portrait. So it's like,
Oh, Joe, I finally got my email in. God bless. I finally got my official invitation to join the Haps Discord today. PETA sent me my email finally.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, you're in the Discord?
Yeah.
How long have you been a part of the Discord?
You've been in the Discord, bruh.
I know. I had to slide in through the back door, though. Remember? You had to kick the door open. Leave
She's
a
pretty
little
good
rock.
about that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
PETA.
So I personally thanked him in the mod channel.
Nice.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
It was cute. She had a little gift.
Yeah.
Of the mask, that scene where he's imitating
Did you give him
Sally
a fruit
Fields.
basket?
No. I said, you love me. You really love me.
Oh,
Very
boy.
dramatic. It was very dramatic.
I tend to be.
What the?
Jeeves, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah, I
You know what you get when you come in here, and you keep coming back for more.
Don't act so startled, man.
Yes.
I guess it's better than being jaded.
It's wicked hardcore up in here, you know what I'm saying? It's wicked hardcore.
Wicked. Isn't it like a Boston thing? Wicked.
I I really, really enjoyed listening to Craig speak just because of his accent, but then the words coming out in that accent were great as well.
Every time I looked away from the screen, I heard Mark Ruffalo in his voice.
Ooh, that's cool. I like Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo rhymes with buffalo.
It does.
That's all I got.
Ruffalo rhymes with buffalo.
That's all I got.
I think I'm drawing an alien. Alien eyes. Ooh, spooky. I love this music.
It loves you.
It loves you right back.
It told me so.
Smooches.
Oh, I love it.
I like dark waves. I like a wave that's dark and minimal.
Minimally dark waves.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing hair this way on characters and people is so much easier now because I can literally bang out the detail in the hair so much faster. Not that I'm wanting to try to get it done quicker, but it's just so more seamless.
Nice.
Because I can get in there and get all the little details and stuff that a normal brush can't. So I'm just basically cutting along with the design.
Get in there deep. Just roll around in there.
Yes.
I don't know what you said, so.
Just roll around in there. Just get down in there.
Make sure you have fun.
Just roll.
I always have fun when you're in town, geez.
Get down in the crevice.
Okay, that's too much.
Get down deep in the...
You know much about that?
I hear about crevices.
Yeah.
Can you help me unpack that?
Get in the crevice.
Okay.
Get you a little toothpick and dig up in there.
Wow.
Sure.
That's not awkward at all.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a Marvin.
Sorry. Oh.
There's
Stop
our robot
it.
of the day.
Sorry.
The first on of the day.
The first gift of Christmas. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. It's not right.
That's not what's
Christmas already?
Make it rain, jeez.
What day is this? This is 15. What?
He said make it rain.
Why are we whispering?
Because it's fun. Whoa. Did you fart hot dog farts?
I like pop fart tarts.
Sure.
I arted.
That sounds like...
What till your heart contents.
Hi, yeah. Hi. Hi, yeah.
Somebody take the helium away from him.
Love it.
Oh, boy.
How dare you do that in a balloon store where you're just hopping on the helium?
He would. You don't have to dare him. He would do it automatically.
It might be too late. I may have already done it.
Ella woke up from a trance, I think. What is going on in here?
Oh,
Ella, would you like
Ella.
to join us?
Ella.
Here, Ella. I'm gonna send Ella. Is Ella not in here? I sent her
Come
an
play
invite.
with
What
us,
the heck?
Ella. Come play with
I said
us.
I'm gonna make Dez director. I'm gonna make Ella director. I'm not gonna make Jeeves director because nobody wants Jeeves as a director. But I am gonna make Michelle a director as well.
be
No,
a
you
director.
can.
How do I
Yeah,
do that from my
you can
phone?
have voice.
Yeah.
Voice is good.
Can I do that from my
I
phone?
I only have a cell phone, so I can't be director.
No, you can't do it from the. Yeah.
Oh, darn it.
It's true.
Bob
I'm
Saget.
special.
It's true.
It's nice to be sketching with my sketchy, shady friends.
I like sketchy friend time.
I do too.
What was
What?
that?
Oh.
I'm just. It's the joy of art, just like Bob Ross taught us.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a sad.
The joy of drawing with Joseph
here.
Burke.
Just get right up in that crevice right there.
I like puppies.
Mm.
Puppies feel good on the whole.
Get in all that crevice.
The nose crevice
Would you
is the
look at that?
hardest one right there.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
And we get hardcore right there.
That's what she said.
Crevices.
What's happening?
Oh yeah.
Crevices.
Shut up, Jeeves. It ain't funny.
Hi, Josh.
That's almost as bad as VIP-ness.
What?
Oh yeah.
You get to dream my robot.
That's almost as bad as
Who said
VIP-ness. The
What?
weenus?
And then
Weenus.
I'm doing my piece.
No. Jeremy and his VIP-ness.
Yeah, it was entangled.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kind of
Okay,
scared
gotcha.
right now.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, I messed up a crevice.
Crevices.
Did you say itchy?
Itchy crevices.
Hashtag crevices.
Wow, where did this come from?
It came from the crevice.
Jeremy knows all about those itchy crevices. I wish he was here right now to defend himself.
Bless his heart.
The deep
He'll
crevice.
be awake in about 4 hours.
Poor guy. Oh my
God
God,
bless
he's
his
working
little
so
pea picking
hard.
heart.
He up at like 5. It's not 4 hours.
Four-
But he does have to
4
be.
a.m.
He has to wake up
a.m.
at 4. He has to be at work at 5.
Good gosh.
And he has to take a long way because he was explaining how they got like construction normal way he
Take
goes.
a long way home.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Can't help it. It just happens.
Well,
All right.
lucky me, I got jury duty the first week of Inktober.
Yay.
So I get paid to be off
Send him
work.
straight to jail.
Just
Yeah.
take some paper with you and you
Damn.
can draw them while you're
Bob,
there.
for
You
some
know, I
reason,
had Jerry
somebody was saying, I don't know if it was Bob or not, but it was like, you're going to have to
every
solve
time.
a murder. And I'm like, it's some kind of civil
What?
property stuff or something. Murder.
Woo! IRL.
I had jury duty twice, and both of that time it was all canceled.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just my luck.
Is all what?
It was canceled.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping because I'm going to have the
Like
days
the first
off.
time they
I
like,
mean,
oh,
I'm going to
come
have
do
the
jury
days
duty,
off.
and then the cops called me, and then the cops called me, and they're like, oh, we canceled jury duty for you.
Cops called Jeeves.
And then the second time again,
He's got the fuzz on him.
they called me, oh, come do jury
Well,
duty.
maybe
And
he
then
should
called me,
shave.
like 2 days before. He's like, oh, we're canceling again.
That's
So I'm like,
good.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
But never got
Jeeves
to
was
jury
busted.
duty.
You know
Got
what
summoned.
Jeeves was busted for?
Hmm.
Carrying around about 80 pounds of crack.
Oh my.
And it wasn't
That's
the kind
right.
you snort.
It wasn't a crevice.
It was his own crack. Dun dun dun.
Right in the crevice. I hit it in the crevice.
It wasn't a crevice.
They had to bust through the
Not
crevice.
that kind of crack. Oh my.
That's
So,
funny
yeah.
right there.
I'll be like around at night. I won't have to be at work for like 5 days. And that's when I'm moving into my digs, or my art, my new art digs. Yeah. Actually, paint canvases and big stuff.
Are you excited?
Billboards? You're gonna paint billboards?
Yes, I'm gonna do advertising for
That's good.
For chafing of crevice relief. What?
Oh.
No.
The Gold Bond medicated powder sponsor.
I'm not only the president, I'm also a client.
It's Gold Bond medicated.
It'll be like
you rub it in
pillow.
your crevice and you're good to go.
Jeeves, what do you do? What do you do to combat the horrors of chafing?
Oh, I've got the special crevice.
No, I want to hear Jeeves. He's got some kind of crazy finagled,
I don't know,
earthy thing.
I don't think.
Do you want to know? You don't want to see. There's not enough conversations.
I don't do nothing.
Chafing.
I just air it out.
You air? Oh, wow.
I just air it out.
There's some things you just can't air on. I'm just.
So you blow yourself. Is that what you're saying?
Let it breathe.
Lanolin and dry anhydrous lanolin.
I tell you, man. What is that? What is that powder? Gold Bond?
Gold Bond. That's another one. Yep.
Gold Bond medicated powder.
That works.
I'm pretty sure that's on the whole. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. That works.
Gold Bond feels good on the whole.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
Chafing is real. Not enough conversations about chafing on the internet, or is there?
Is
just
next
Google
month
it.
Chafing Awareness Month?
Actually, I think it's
Peter?
during prickly heat of July.
Are you chafing again, Peter?
Peter.
Go into the light, Hairline.
The sweaty month of July. All that sweatiness.
Oh, man.
Peter, did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Joe. I too suffer from chafing. That's right, Peter.
No,
You do? I thought it was alone in suffering. What do you do?
He doesn't like it when I do the Peter in the green room.
Does he or does he not?
Oh, he does not. So I kept doing it today, like nonstop. And then when we went live, the moment we went live, it was right before Lindsay got in there. No, Lindsay was in there, but I can remember Lindsay. I kept going, Peter,
yeah,
Peter, Peter.
Yeah. Yes.
He would not react. He would not do anything. He was so focused on the job. I think he turned a deaf ear to me because I'm just so annoying. Which I'm totally fine with. I get it, you know.
Oh, he's trying to be a professional, trying not to laugh.
He's trying. Pablo was cracking up, though.
Pablo was probably loving it. Exactly.
Pablo loves every second of it.
When I see Pablo, I go, hey, big guy.
Probably makes him blush.
I call him Pobs.
Pobs?
Yep.
What up, Tim?
Tim, you have an invite, Tim.
Tim's in the house. What up?
You are invited to this here shenanigans.
Timothy, hey! How's it going, Timothy? Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
what is with the Timothy hay? Is that something specific?
It's a kind of hay.
Is it a hay for bunnies?
It's actually the rabbits.
It's like bunny food?
Yeah, yes. It's
I thought it was a person.
Well, it is. Well,
like,
Timothy is a person.
Timothy
that you say hello to.
There's Timothy Hay.
My uncle's name is Timothy.
Everybody's an uncle or an auntie. I love it. Love it.
Well, I'm mommy. So.
Your mommy? Your mommy. 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 Mommy.
Your only mommy? No auntie?
You can call me Toad.
Mommy.
Toad Ferguson.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Mom. Mommy. Mama. Mom.
Mom. Mommy.
Me,
Mama. Mommy.
Mama. Mom.
Mommy.
Mommy. Mom.
Mama.
Mom.
Oh my god, I love that cackle.
Mom.
Mom.
I love that.
Do you ever get that not so fresh feeling? Sure, we all do. That's why I turned to Summer's Eve.
For all your chafing needs.
Because when my dank begins to stink, that's when I turn to Summer's Eve.
Your dank begins to
the danky stanky.
From being a skank. Don't be a skank.
Oh, ooh,
Are you okay?
That was very productive.
Desi, are you okay? Are you
that
okay?
was a productive flim of the
Desi,
call.
are you okay? Are you okay, Desi?
Des, go into the light. Follow the light there.
You're okay.
Pull over there.
Who's gonna cut the cheese here?
Oh,
Oh, that's a
already
little
pulled
too
over.
much. That's too much.
I think
information.
Desiree's
Why
about
you
to
cut
let
the
one
cheese?
rip here,
What?
guys.
Oh my word! I'm not alone.
Ella, what's up? Here, I'll take you off, Count Ella.
Thanks for making me feel like I'm not the only
Oh,
one.
Ella's here. Hi, Ella.
Oh, right. Catalyst is going on right now.
Well, that's good.
Oh yeah,
Hello?
Jimbo. I missed
Creative
Jim.
Multiverse is going on too. So.
Hello.
I wish Jim could join me tomorrow
Bouncing
night.
like a rubber ball over there.
I like Catalyst on my steak.
Hello.
All right, Tim. You take your relief.
Tim the
Relaxation.
Hello. Crevices.
Crevices.
Jack.
Hello,
There are
from
so
the
many
other
voices.
side.
I think I'm hearing voices.
Crevices.
Hello, my dear.
Why are there so many voices inside my head?
You know, I asked the same damn question.
Hi,
Have
Ella.
self-care.
I ask the question every day.
Come
Hi,
play
Ella.
with us. Come play with us.
I'm already there.
Come play with us.
I am already there.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't know. I forgot how to live. How does this live stream thing? Oh my god.
I was trying to call into the freak show. Is this my place?
What?
You've landed it. Nailed it.
You're in the right space.
Oh, I like the feeling of belonging
Where
somewhere.
creative meets freaks.
I like the feeling after I fart.
You're one of us. You're
Oh,
one of us.
It feels so good.
is there smell-o-vision?
Oh,
Just
gosh.
just a happy release.
One of us.
We're going to put a happy little release over here.
Blah, 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 blah.
As Bob Ross intended. Happy
I'm glad
little
there's no
release.
smell-o-vision.
I feel like my phone's been invaded by little munchkin people. Hello.
You don't like munchkins?
My nickname in high school was May Munchkin.
The lollipop
Oompa loompa doopity doo.
I love munchkins. It's literally like one of my nicknames. The main munchkin. I was the main munchkin.
I have a very important
Train have
question,
no
Jeeves.
rails too?
Yes.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Okay, what's the question? Ask Jeeves.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
What would I do for a Klondike bar?
Go back to your training now.
Everything and ever all.
Did you say everything and anything?
Wow.
Scary clown.
No boundaries
Good
there.
answer. Good answer.
No boundaries.
That boy's kind of scary. I ain't gonna
Good
lie.
clown.
Fix it, Jesus.
I thought I saw a clown.
There was a clown.
Do clowns scare you? They
I'm
scare
Jesus.
me.
Can fix anything.
They scare me. Clowns are scary. Weren't we gonna do Mad Libs or something tonight? What?
If you guys want to, I can look up the website and we can do.
Was that a burp or a
do a
growl
round.
or what was that?
Yes.
It was a growl burp.
A burp.
Yes, what?
It was an angry growl burp.
Aye.
2 in 1.
Like a bear cat?
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
What?
I don't know. Hey Bob, where was that place you said has like
Bab.
this skunk
Bab.
festival?
Bab.
There's a place nearby here that has a skunk festival.
Peyton Bab.
Oh,
that's
how
lovely.
lovely.
Yeah. Where was
Always
the place?
wanted
I
to
almost
go.
got sprayed by one.
North. Oh,
few
it's
weeks
near where we
ago.
were, North Ridgeville.
Is that
Oh,
what
is
is
that
it?
after the Trash Panda convention?
It seems logical.
I would think that they would have that after before so that the Trash Pandas could clean up.
No, you said that people bring their pet skunks.
Did someone say Miss
That people
Trunchbull?
bring their pet skunks. It's
Huh?
the largest gathering
What about a
of people who
Lunchable?
have pet skunks.
wow, that
I'm
sounds like
scared
a
of
smelly
skunk.
event.
Yeah, they have to be, what do you call it? Descented?
Deskunkified?
Yeah.
I
They have to
ran
have
into
their
one
sack
in
removed.
my front yard the other day. I almost got
They have a
sprayed by
sack
one.
removed, yep.
So
Mhm.
I took out booking, like
Do
dropped
they
my
have a
shit and
free
ran
sack
for it.
removal service at the thing?
Yeah, where do
Oh
you get that
dear.
done? Can you imagine doing that? Being the one to do that? What if
No
you
Oh,
like?
that'd be awesome.
I think Joe's signing up for it next year.
To be
Gotta wear their hazmat
descumpified?
suit.
Yeah, like I wonder how they do it. Like like who would do it? Like
Snip,
obviously a vet would
snip.
do it.
Plop, plop, snip, snip.
Oh god.
Well, you
No,
gotta
I've
wear
had
their hazmat
encounters with
suit.
skunks, and they were actually quite scary. It wasn't just that they're smelly, but
No,
they
they're
will
scary.
charge you and they hiss at you. You
I
know?
got one attacking me the other day
Yeah.
in my front lawn.
Nice.
I
It's like
dropped my shit and ran for it. It
You
was right
think
in
a
my front yard,
skunk's
right by
terrifying?
Don't
my
let him
entrance.
joke. It was just his trouser snake.
Oh.
No,
It was
Oh my
hissing at him?
God.
My god.
What's in
skunk
your
was
pocket?
How exotic. It's
know
a
where
whole
this
new
guy came
category
from.
on Pornhub.
It is.
Well, like Colin Porter on this app would say, he's got a bone in his leg.
A bone in his leg?
Bone.
Who says that?
Yeah.
I mean, like
Colin
in-
Porter does, apparently.
I know, but like in real life, like people say that. Is that an expression?
In
Is that
real
what kids
life.
say today?
It is, yeah. Like you
Got
got
a
a bone to
bone.
pick with someone, but it's like I got a bone in my leg, so like
We all have bones in our legs. That's the thing. I don't get it. It's not logical. Doesn't make sense.
I knew you were gonna do that.
She's
A
gonna.
bone in my leg. If you don't have a
But
bone in your leg, what are you, a boneless
I
chicken?
have Jello.
I guess that makes sense.
Jello.
Hot jelly.
That derailed the whole conversation.
It's true.
What rail?
What rail?
Jelly.
I don't think we had a wheel to begin with.
Oh,
A rail.
I think
Not a
I
whale.
think Joe started this
A
train
wheel?
without a rail.
The
What do I
jumper rail.
do? Why is it always my fault, daggone it?
I don't know.
Because we don't like rails. We want to be off them.
What the rail?
What's the rail?
Well, jump off the rail.
No.
For rail. For rails.
Yes.
Really, you guys?
Rail.
Ma'am.
What's happening? So, yeah. Skunk
Ma'am,
festivals.
madam, mother.
You met a what?
Men in what? Black? Pink? Purple?
I like purple.
Mm.
Purple Jeeves.
Purple cheese.
No, not me, purple. I said ladies being in purple is nice. I like red.
Lady in red.
What do you have against purple, Jeeves?
Nothing. I love it on a woman. Yeah, I love it.
You don't like purple?
No, I like purple. But
Purple.
just on
Nurples.
women, not on myself. I like
Purple
red
nurple?
myself.
Yeah, purple nurples. Maybe it's
Excuse
purple.
me?
Traumatic.
Nerf the perp.
My name
Yo, we used to have wars in high school
nurple.
with purple nurple.
Let me show you my purple nurple.
Excuse me?
No.
Ella, how'd the cinnamon bread turn out?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was so yummy looking.
Awesome. I had a slice for I see for breakfast because I had breakfast 2 hours ago.
Did you send me some?
It's on its way. FedEx overnight.
Yeah, that looks good.
It did look good. I like the
It was
precision.
huge.
I like the precision that he was working with there.
With the tape measure and all, yeah.
Yeah, my late husband was like that. He was an electric engineer that turned into a surgical tech, and he approached cooking like he did a chemistry class.
Yeah.
and also like with the tape measure and all of that stuff,
See,
figuring out quantities.
I like people do that in baking, but I've seen guys who like actual cooking wise, like measure out the salt, measure out everything.
Yeah, he
I'm like,
measured out everything. He
I hate that. I
experimented.
hate that. I'm like, dude, just throw
Yeah,
it
that's a
in
bit
and
much
then you
for
taste
me.
it.
Just
Yeah.
put it in the damn
seasoning is
pan.
usually by the fields.
In the 10 years of working in the restaurant, I've seen guys do that. I'm like, dude, just throw it in.
Just
I
throw
know
it.
it's
That's what a
it's a
dash
little anal,
means.
but I see why they do it, especially if you're trained in like pastries and stuff.
Yeah, in baking, yeah, you have to
It's
because
precision work.
yeah, otherwise you screw up your recipe.
No wonder I keep baking concrete blocks.
Concrete blocks. Oh.
Is this a white bat playlist?
No. It's a green bat.
Hmm.
It's a good playlist. I like it.
I was thinking that too. I'm just really enjoying the music so much tonight. I just miss you guys. Miss you guys so much, man. I
Miss you too.
Our inspection was supposed to be yesterday, so let's just hope I don't have to work more late nights and early ins and 10-hour shifts and crap like that.
Dang.
I really am hopeful. Oh, but I'm not used to being up this late. I can't help it. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm sorry. Mute me. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. That was good. Okay. Oh my gosh. That clown is still, it's like really tiny, but it's still freaking me out.
Good.
Lord. I don't know where my fear of clowns came from. I used to watch Bozo the Clown
circus?
all the time when I was a kid.
From the
It never
bowels.
scared me in real life. I think it was it. I really do think Stephen King is to blame.
Yeah, it's typical.
I blame Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Who is to blame?
I used to be scared of like dolls after watching.
Here you go, Michelle. This
Child's
is for
Play.
you. Right here.
Oh my gosh. No! And I'm not sleeping for a while. I think I'll be up for a little bit.
Oh, well, no more yawning for her.
Oh yeah. That's like a cup of coffee. Like in a
You woke her
psychic
up?
way. Wake me up before you go, Bobo the Clown.
I'm gonna put you in the sidebar there,
before you
Juice,
go,
since we're doing our little art, if that's cool.
No, that's fine. No problem.
I'm gonna stick you down there.
Sticky
Or
shimmer.
stick him
Slide
down
right on down there.
Or stick him down there.
So who here is doing Inktober?
Sounds
Is
like
doing
fun.
what?
Who's doing Inktober?
I'm gonna try to do Inktober.
Me
You guys have
too.
been like nailing all these art challenges. I think you'd be like wanting to take a rest.
There's no
Joe's
rest
not-
for the weary.
Joe's not playing along with Sci-Fi Timber, but I am.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I'm
only-
not doing sci-fi timber.
I only did half of August. Well, not even half. It was like 10 days. I just wasn't feeling it, so I stopped.
I thought that the list for Sci-Fi Timber was brilliant. I loved it.
Sci-Fi
But-
Timber's fantastic.
I can't wait for Artuary either. That's just that's gonna be such a freaking rad theme. I mean, come on, everything that you guys were coming up with that one night, I was just like, yes, let's do that too. Oh wow. So, but anyway, one art challenge at a time, Michelle.
That's
I
right.
am going to show my Sci-Fi Timber at the end of September. I'm just obviously I've gotten out of the loop of. I really haven't built that habit of like draw and post, draw and post, share it. I'm just lucky that I found a time. It's a different time. I'm actually drawing at the restaurant where I eat breakfast because
Well,
I
that
get
works.
there. Yeah, I get there early enough. Like an hour before I have to clock in, and they serve me so freaking fast there. It's a really nice little place. And I got all the time to like just sit there and sketch out my ideas. So I've been doing that like almost every morning.
That's wonderful.
So, but yeah, just I don't know. I gotta get back. I'm still like having this conversation with like why should I post my stuff? What's the point? Like I know I'm doing it, and I look at. Maybe it's just the way I think about things. It's just, I don't know.
Maybe try not thinking about it.
Yeah, maybe that's it. That's it. Everybody tells me
That's
I
it.
overthink everything.
Too much thinking.
Too much thinking. Not enough drinking. I get you.
Too much thinking and not enough drinking.
Kombucha.
Kombucha. Is it like fermented fruit juice? What is that stuff?
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Homemade prison juice, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Prison juice?
Yeah, you just the orange juice, you just hide it and then let it ferment for a while.
I mean, it tastes like it came from prison.
Hey.
Ew.
Just saying.
I like it. I like kombucha.
He likes prison.
Fermented everything is supposed to be good for you, but it could also backfire, I would think.
From your behind.
That's the backfiring I'm talking about.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
I like it. I just get really sick by it, drinking it.
Oh, well, that's why it's fermented. But some people, it creates yeast, and that's a problem. Other people, it just
doesn't sit with your stomach well. Yeah,
it's like a cleansing, But in other news, I've lost 15 pounds now.
Wow! Yay!
All from just getting off my ass and getting a freaking job. Okay, guys, this is the plan. We're gonna put you in these really heavy-duty clothes.
Hey.
And we're going to put you in front of a fire, and you're going to cook all day.
Nanners is here, everybody.
Hi, Nanners.
Hello.
Hi, Nanners.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Hannah.
Hannah, Nana.
Hannah.
Wow.
No, I think Ella had enough of her phenomena. We'll keep that at her show.
How many times did she do it last
500.
Exactly.
How many times?
I can't count up that high.
She doesn't have enough fingers to count.
I will use the toes, but it's still not enough.
Enough, yeah.
Yep.
And how many toes do rabbits have?
How many beans do they have on their feet?
8.
Yes, they have more, don't they? Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think on their paws there are 10, but feet, one way or the other. I mean, one set has only 4 little claws.
Baby claws.
Interesting. Is there such a thing as like a bunny convention? Or a bunny festival?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There's got to be somewhere.
Not a huge one. It's usually like the county fairs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I was researching before this whole silly pandemic thing. I was researching Comic-Cons and cosplay conventions, and like all the superhero type conventions.
Yeah,
See if it's feasible for me to bring my stuff to those shows, because my stuff do pretty well in other type of night markets and pop-up places thingies, whatever you call them. Have you guys been to one?
Like craft shows and stuff?
My brother goes to those all the time.
I've been to Comic-Con in Toronto.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Jeremy was talking about going to one soon.
He is going to one this month, at the end of the month.
Is it Fantasticon? Which one is he saying?
I don't know.
I don't think it's that one. I think Fantasticon, they have it in the spring and in the fall. But I think it's like in October.
What are you talking about, Tim? Do you have furry toes or what?
He's got everything.
Did you say
Wax those.
burritos or furry toes?
Furry. Because, I mean, not that I understand them when I talk to them face to face.
I really
but
don't
the
see Tim
comments
with
aren't
wax
even...
toes.
Why? Who are you calling furry?
From what I understand,
You guys
humans
gone to
There's
don't have
furry
therapy?
furry toes.
conventions.
I was just
like,
going to say furries are a thing.
they are a thing.
My
Where
brother
humans
was a part of that in the
humans dress
90s.
up in like mascot uniforms, basically.
My brother
Oh.
did some body painting art for one
Yeah,
of the
geez, don't act
movies,
like you don't
and
know what we're talking about.
he spray painted
No, I do.
people basically like to look like animals and cats and
What?
things.
Jeeves, you didn't know about furries?
No, I know about furries.
Oh,
I
okay. I
don't...
was like,
What
we
is
had
it?
like an
I don't...
entire furry community on Black.
Jeeves
It
was a
Yeah, I
furry.
know.
What are we talking about here?
He is
Well,
still
I
a
don't...
furry
Wait,
to this
seriously, I don't know
day.
what those are.
Jeeves
They're-
is a
know?
furry. I mean, look at his head.
They're like animals that are
Exactly. I got all the hairs you can
It's like
think
some
of.
man beast, bro.
They are
Fully dressed.
people that buy full like college mascot style outfits of their favorite animal, and they kind of embody the life of that animal.
Yeah.
Like,
Convention.
not just
on
for
it.
dress up on Halloween, but like every day or like
Yeah.
You mean...
Yeah.
I mean, you mean the walk around life looking like an Ewok?
yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Tigers, cats,
Bunnies,
bunnies.
you name it. Teddy bears, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
They dress up like,
Wolves,
whatever.
gorillas.
That's frightening.
There's
Yeah, they
rabbits
have a
as well.
convention. They have a huge convention.
They
that
do.
They do.
Huge.
It's huge.
Very huge.
Huge. I just have to find out what the normal fees are, and then crack out my trusty calculator.
What is normal anymore?
There is this shop that have employees dress up like princesses, superheroes, blah blah blah, from head to toe, and they go and do mostly kids' birthday parties and school events and stuff. And the two princesses always stop at my shop and take pictures for me.
That's cute.
Nice.
That's cute.
I mean, like fully decked like Disney princesses from head to toe.
Wow.
I've seen them.
Tim's like, your rabbit would kick ass in sales there.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah.
especially if he's allowed to poop.
Yeah. The furries will be all after.
For those
all the
about
merch.
to poop, we salute you. That is kind of funny, actually. Trying to take a little selfie, a little bunny, and little Cocoa Puffs come out.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
I got about Ella. What time are you going live tonight?
Whenever gym is done, maybe, or whenever I get my act together and get dressed again.
I'm gonna probably try to maybe wrap up here in about 15-20 minutes, maybe. I'm trying not to go as long, so my sleep's been all over the place lately. So I'm trying to get my sleep back on track because I've been doing some late nights.
That's why I put myself back in PJs after Tim's thing, because I slept for about an hour and a half last night. This morning, wait, I don't know which day.
It was this morning because you were awake.
You were awake talking to me earlier whenever you usually sleep.
Yeah.
I thought I was streaming that conversation. You were really there?
I was.
She was there.
Well, my thumbs were there, so apparently I was attached to them.
Oh, isn't that unfortunate?
Isn't that the bee's knees?
So cute.
It's thunderstorming outside, and my little dog's right underneath my chair here, just panting
Oh.
away. She's so scared. She's so scared of thunderstorms.
My dog was like that too.
Yeah.
Can you
So
put her on your
sweet.
lap, Joe? Does that help?
She won't sit still.
Oh.
She's
Right.
she's a pacer, so she's.
Does she whine a lot too?
No, she just shakes a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I probably broke a few speakers right there when I did that.
I'm just glad I didn't have any crystal nearby.
Or my window. There's a window right beside me.
Yeah, Puppy Cat's the same. Puppy Cat is not a lap bunny. I mean, you rarely get lap bunnies.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, check this out. A friend of mine drew this.
Let's see.
What we got here?
Wow.
It's Timon and Pumbaa.
They're melting. They're melting.
That's pretty cool, Jeeves.
Awesome.
Yeah, he does art like that. He does it in a square canvas, and he spray paints and does all. He's pretty good. Like he comes into all. He's also a hip hop artist, so he comes to my shows and stuff, and he brings his art and he sells it there, or he does it live on spot.
Nice.
That's great.
That's really cool.
So
I like that kind of action art. It's cool.
It's very incredible.
Did you guys see the rocket launch tonight?
I
On my
did.
page?
I did.
I saw you went live, but I wasn't able to watch it. I'll have to check it
I saw
later.
that.
It's pretty rad. It was basically it's a 4-manned vessel. And it's kind of a big deal here because it's
That's
kind of
really
like the
cool.
rebirth of the space program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty gnarly.
Lindsay, you're drawing the picture of what my doctors told me I forget to do. For real.
Oh. Hopefully this reminds you.
It's good for your brain.
It's part of my diagnosis, actually.
Did you forget to breathe?
That I hold it too often.
Oh.
Without even realizing.
Wow.
My Apple Watch tells me to breathe every an hour, 2 hours or something. It comes on, and it's like, okay, let's do the breathing for 1 minute.
It's such a big part of my meditation in the morning to just do that, like intentionally.
Yeah.
You know, and slowly. It really
helps with your blood flow.
Well, I mean, it helps with my anxiety big time.
That too, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what I'd do without that.
That's kind of the anxiety is exactly the reason why I chose that word.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's probably what I experience the most. It's the most derailing of my day.
Yeah. Well, I really learned a lot about meditation this past year, 16 months or whatever. You know, I found an interesting correlation, Ella, when you were talking about the stress of your job, and I'm thinking, that reminds me
Good
of
night,
the stress
DC.
of
Good night,
not
DC.
working.
Thanks for hanging with us, buddy.
Yeah. Who's leaving?
DC's on my YouTube channel.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Bye.
Bye, DC.
AC, and then there's DC. No, I mean, the stress for me, I love what I do, and the stress for me not being able to do it was very equivalent to what you were talking about when you're stuck in something that's not good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I felt this whole time not working. Like I wasn't myself, I wasn't my true self, I wasn't good to myself, I wasn't feeling healthy. I mean, wow. All of those things. I'm so thankful and grateful for working that maybe I'm like going a little overboard with a little workaholism or something. Like I'm just like I've been so eager to get back to work that maybe I'm overcompensating.
Don't burn yourself
right now.
out. Dang.
But I'm swinging back down. It's starting to kind of like level out and not.
Just don't end up like me.
Oh no! I mean, I love what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time. I love taking care of people in one way or another, and one of my gifts is nurturing people through food. And so, I think the key for me was I could do the commercial thing, and I did the commercial thing, and I did it with my own business, but I love being able to serve people in ways that they can't serve themselves. I mean, because I've done caregiving, and I know how important that is. Like the littlest things you can do for people are so big and so huge when somebody is in need of that kind of care. I don't know, there's just something about it. You can't put a price tag on it. It's one thing to make money for a company. It's another thing, to give people food that will help them, in a medicinal way.
Yeah.
Hi.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's starting to equal out. I gotta have a life beyond just work. But this last couple of months has just been really, wow. I'm just so thankful that I have a job. But I do that stress of not working. I mean, I had anxiety attacks for the first time. I've never had them before. And I know that had a lot to do with it. But I'm learning so much from all of you guys, sharing your stories. Like I was saying earlier, I'm just learning from all of you. This is so great. So awesome that we have this ability to do this, to just get together like this.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. How are you, Mr. Gage?
Mark Gage, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage.
Howdy, partner.
Did I hear you say, Ella, that you were gonna at some point, or somebody was asking if you could talk about your entrepreneurship more and how you got going into your job,
how to start your biz?
Yeah, because I went through all that myself at one point.
Do a little biz quiz.
Yeah, getting a
That'd be
business plan
awesome.
together. I would love that.
Yeah, Olivia and I talked about it for quite some time, but
who?
I just haven't been able to
Olivia?
get
Olivia Ty.
Oh,
we were going to do that months ago, and then months later, other stuff has happened. So I need to check in with her, see if she still want to do it. Because we even had an outline of all the major things that we have to do, and those tasks, that dreaming, the thought process, all that. I mean, every single one of those items we can kill an hour in.
Wow, I bet.
Well, you could come up with a series.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So I need to find time to see if she wants to really do it. If so, then I have to plant it on the calendar.
The art of the career pivot.
Step one. Go insane first.
Maybe we could just skip that part. Just skip that part.
Oh.
Well, that's fun, Joe.
What'd I do?
Want to sort out your YouTube channel, dude.
Alrighty then. Wait, that's on
Joe?
YouTube?
What the?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Joe, do you have a film on your iPad?
Do I have a film on my iPad?
You know, like the texture.
Oh, like a paper-like.
Oh, the paper-like thing. Yeah.
I hate those, and it's so bad for the tips of your pens. But some people love them. Some people love them.
No, I don't like that.
Oh.
I had my a paper-like thing on mine for a week, and I ripped it off and threw it in the trash. I hate it so bad.
It really doesn't feel like paper?
No.
It feels like you're using your pencil on sandpaper.
Oh.
It's not a good feeling.
Like a little rough.
Not a good feeling. It's like a smoother, a more fine level of sandpaper, but it literally, Joe, do you remember when I showed you when the tip of my pencil had the little metal piece sticking out the end?
I don't remember you showing me the tip.
It grind? Mine didn't.
It actually when with that screen protector on it actually wore down the tip of the pencil to where there was a little metal bit inside where the sensor picks up the vibrations and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I had
Oh, that's not
to
nice.
buy a whole new
Pen?
tip for a brand new pencil. Brand new pencil. It
Oh.
was like maybe a month or two old. And
I
it
mean,
wore
that
down
Wow.
so
kind
fast.
of makes sense because, like you say, it's like a fine texture of sandpaper.
Yeah.
And unlike the pencil, your pen doesn't have any give either. So it's like
Right.
a hard thing against another hard thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
they say that.
I'm sorry.
She said a
Where
hard
did we
thing.
I'm gonna mute myself now.
She said hard thing.
Hard thing on top of another hard
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
Makes sense.
Rawr.
I'm sorry. I'm spiritually 12.
Clean up on aisle 5, please.
Mommy.
Mommy,
Anyways,
Michelle's
go ahead.
getting naughty again.
Clean up on aisle
Don't
5.
tell my mom.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I took it off after like a few days.
Well, I think Jack is done, and I got about 5 more minutes left of the night.
Oh, I'm sick of the yawning's just not gonna end.
Let's look at
so
everybody's art here. Let's
I'm in my
see what Lindsay's done here.
my
Oh,
chilling. Let me see.
dang, girl.
Oh my god, that's like bedazzled. It's amazing. I love the texture of it too.
Ella,
Yeah,
are
so
you and
I'll
Tin
work
ready
on
to
these
go, or are you
areas
just
and
going to go
down
on
here.
later?
Is that on black paper?
Yes.
Sure, right?
Yes,
I
it
thought
is.
so.
Supposed to go after Jim, and I think he's still on.
He is still on. Yes.
Oh, is he still on?
Jim's
Check.
still
I
on.
just checked
Wow.
to see if he's still on. I might go look and say hi to him.
I want to see what Michelle has done.
Jim's my buddy. Oh yeah, I'm just like
Ooh.
freaking.
Those eyes, though.
Yeah, I was gonna do something creepy, but then I just thought I'd do somebody staring. Sometimes staring is creepy enough.
That is
You
true.
know?
That is
Yeah.
true.
So.
Here's my playlist. I'm gonna paste it in the room in case you guys want.
Yay!
There's
I
that
wanna
one I've
listen
been
to it.
using. This
Yes,
is
thank
the one
you.
of today. I think this is White Bat Audio, Lindsay.
It sounded like him.
Yeah. I just now
Well,
saw
well-
the name on the account. I was actually looking at the playlist.
Yeah,
not
White
the-
Bat Audio. I actually have this playlist already. It's
Um,
it's marked halfway through.
let's look and see what Desiree's. What you got over there, Desiree?
Just get a giant pencil.
I'm blurry.
It's huge.
Oh.
Oh, is that a crystal
She's
ball?
starting a new
ball?
piece. Is that a crystal ball?
Or a
Yeah,
snow
it says
globe?
you're fucked.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
I love that you're starting a new piece. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
It's
Sorry.
true.
That's awesome.
The crystal
Detail.
ball.
Well, here
Clean.
I'll give you a final look at old Jack here.
Wow.
love it.
Wow. Can we
I
just take that
love it.
audio and play that over the post whenever we do that later?
Yeah, make it
I-
just.
What do you
God.
guys think?
I'm
It's the
only
forehead is what
terrified.
makes it. Believe it or not, it's this little squinchy thing in the forehead between the
Just
eyes that
the
makes
forehead
it more
squishies.
sinister.
And
That-
then the rest of the texture
The
of his
winkles.
face.
Yeah,
I-
it's the texture, man. It's
I like that.
Where are my depends?
Oh my.
So I think
like
I
that
did
hair.
your depends.
That
It
depends.
depends.
Oh my!
It
It depends where
depends.
your depends are.
Alright, I'm
So-
back. I don't know if you can see it now.
Who's
Hold my
defense?
hand.
What?
I don't
Wait a
know
minute,
if I
wait a
can
minute,
be
wait a
Whoa, that's
alone with
creepy.
it.
What is
Oh
that?
my gosh.
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
look at that.
Ooh.
I
You're
can't see what.
You're just
Does that
getting
say fuck?
started too, but
Yeah.
Did that say you are fucked?
are you gonna
You're
have
fucked.
something in the reflection of it? Is something inside of it? We'll have to wait and see. Ooh.
Surprise.
I really
I don't
need
know.
that flushable
Jeeves'
white
hair.
thing.
Jeeves' hair is what's going to be on the inside of it.
Ella needs some
Ah, there you
flushable
go.
wipes.
Do it.
Yes,
Noah, do you
and
need to send-
depends.
I'll send you a sample.
So we got this guy.
Some moist towelettes.
So that's who I was drawing right
Don't
there.
say that word, please.
And
It's
so
a trigger
from
word.
there to there,
Wow.
That's so cool.
That face.
vector art.
I love the hair.
That's so cool that you can accomplish it. And I love how you're teaching people and showing like the process of how you create
love
We
seeing
don't, say,
the
we don't
processes.
say that word around here.
process.
You want to
No
see my process?
chaos, yes.
Crevice.
Not
I'm going to
process.
show you. I'm going to show you my process. Let me show you my process.
Is that allowed, Joe? Are you supposed to be showing off your process on the interwebs?
Look at
I'm showing off me signing my piece.
just saying.
It's happening.
Just saying.
It's happening, people.
It's happening. Dun dun dun. Yay. Thank you. This was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun,
Michelle.
and now I gotta be a part of something.
Michelle,
What?
I've missed you.
I missed you too.
Uh-oh.
I miss our late nights together like this.
I think it's ASMR Love Fest.
I miss our spooning.
Oh,
That's the voice I remember being.
I need new underwear
Seen that
again.
face. Joseph
Ella's like,
Burke,
I need new
that
underwear
is the
now.
voice I remember
Oh,
you by when we first met. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, what?
Still
you
shaking.
feel the
in my
chill?
Oh, Michelle. Oh, yeah. I'm going to
Chill
start
on
cussing
your
in
back.
Chinese.
Bob, there's a scary
Oh
clown.
man. If I had a brain, I'd be dangerous.
You're gonna have to like hold me.
Wow.
Just way.
Let's export
Okay,
this
I
bad
gotta go
boy.
now. Yeah.
We warmed her up for you, Bob.
There you go, Bob. Mama's
Oh,
still in
dear.
a little of a clip.
She's ready, Bob.
She's primed
She's
and
hot and
pumped.
fresh. She's hot on the
Clean up
press.
in
Prime
aisle 2
and-
now, please.
That's
Dude,
what
this-
scary movies are good for. You sit with your significant other and
The real estate
Just
is
Netflix and
primed,
chill.
and the wetlands are highly. Well, I'll just.
Clean up in aisle 3 too.
We have
Clean up in
another
aisle
bladder
4.
splatter.
Love scary movies.
Clean up
Oh.
the whole entire store.
this is what's
My
been missing
gosh.
from my life right here. This is it.
Clean up?
I'm feeling
Clean up?
balanced.
What?
Maybe
Squirting?
imbalanced, but it is a balance.
We
That's
got
right.
a squirter.
Jesus.
Oh my!
Whoa. We really need to clean up now.
Jeeves, plug your ears. You don't know what this is.
What is going on right now?
Clean up in aisle
Clean up the whole store.
Jeeves, I'm serious. Clog your ears up, man. I don't know if you're ready
Just
for this.
sanitize the whole store, top to bottom.
Get the
This is dirty.
squeegee.
This is
Just
dirty
get the
talk right
squeegee.
here.
Evacuate the store.
Hey,
now.
Sarita, how are you doing? Yes, we are still going. We never stop. We're like the Energizer
Hi,
Bunny.
Sarita.
Jim, let's get Jim up.
I'm gonna go live tomorrow with a quiz, and I don't think
Eh?
Jimbo can join me, but if he can, it would be great because I'm the one he claims is
You're Neo?
responsible for
You're the one.
making him get into quizzing in the first place.
You're Neo? You're Neo?
Nice.
Jimbo,
one that
Jim in Chicagoland.
Neo from the Matrix?
I
Oh, Jim.
encouraged him to do quizzing
One.
and quiz
Okay, I'll
hosting,
shut
and now he's like going crazy on Saturdays. I haven't done
Hello?
it in forever.
Joe,
So, yeah.
Joe, I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried this moving the clown around on my phone, and his eyes are tracking me.
They do that. It's built in the way he draws it.
I can't say I appreciate the feeling.
Those eyes will haunt you. You'll close your eyes and you'll still see them.
yeah. He's following me. Joe, could you tell him to stop?
I love it.
Oh, my.
Please.
Let's see here. Let's see what Jim in Chicagoland's doing here.
Yeah, let's see what he's up to.
You guys say I'm such a great team.
Good night, guys. Love you.
Good night.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Michelle.
Smooches. See you in the next one.
Principal.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Good night.
What would you think?
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
Ooh.
Easter.
You could be a 6-year-old.
Happy
teacher.
Canadian Thanksgiving. There we go.
Yes. There we go.
Yoo-hoo.
I just
It's
Just
for that.
turkey.
I just sent a message in Jim in Chicagoland's chat. I'm just here for the fire. He's laughing.
Getting younger, but it'd still be a lot of fun.
He's laughing at me.
All right.
What you accomplished, Ashley, makes you one of our heroes. Oh, thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Anything for Ashley and anything for kids in Illinois who depend on medical cannabis to overcome their childhood illnesses.
We're
whether it
talking
be
about weed now.
epileptic seizures,
I like
or
pot.
Crohn's, or
I like
ADHD, or PTSD,
Herb on the curb.
any childhood ailments that help those kids out and
We can
gives
bring
them the right
G's
kind of
back up here.
education as like any other kid.
There you are, sugar.
Well, Ashley be a medic. She wanted to be a veterinarian. Like in middle school, she
I was
wanted to be
going
a
to say that
veterinarian
fire
growing up.
gives me a burning
Now she
sensation to
doesn't
go
know which
potty, but I'm not going to do that.
Mm.
Oh, look at that! We got the happy pot plant here. Hello.
Happy.
I love
A
that.
little bit.
Like, totally, man. You want to put me in your mouth and light me up, and we're going to have a really great time.
Totes.
Totally.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
See,
Wow.
that said, that's not right. He's smoking his bud.
He's
his
smoking
friend.
his bud. You're
Aw.
not supposed to smoke your
Yes.
daggone it.
Don't smoke your butt.
Alrighty, guys. I am going to wrap this up. I'm going to try and just go relax for a little while. I used to go a lot longer, but I'm trying my best not to go as long. That way it doesn't mess my sleep up. My sleep's been crazy as of late.
I understand.
I've not
We
been getting
understand.
full
Ryan
hours.
is on right now.
And tomorrow I got to be on Hapstars with Al Sanchez, so I need to kind of
That's right.
get my brain in gear for that.
Get your beauty sleep.
Yeah, I don't need beauty sleep. I'm already gorgeous, baby. Um,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I could-
are.
I'll keep telling myself that. All right, Lindsay, it looks great. Desiree, looks good. Can't wait to see how it
Papa.
starts.
Thank
Starts
you
wrapping
for
up.
inviting my headless voice.
Oh, you're welcome. And stud muffin
at
right
that.
there, man.
Look at that.
That's
There.
oh gosh. I am definitely
Mm.
touching myself tonight.
Thank you. I've never been called a stud muffin before.
You are a stud muffin, Ella.
Ella, you are.
You are a stud muffin. But 2.5 hours, that's not bad for the Creative Multiverse tonight, right?
Well done.
No,
Yes.
it's good.
Lindsay,
job.
since we're not doing PopX this weekend, or I don't know what is your plan for that? I mean, I know Austin's out of town. There's no movies out. There's nothing to review, and I don't want to do What If because we're still
Right, because we're still in the
mid-season.
midst of watching it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't
you want to just
know.
take a break this weekend?
Yeah, let's just call it a PopXcation.
PopXcation, you got it.
I think that
Because
sounds
here's the
good.
thing: what I'm thinking is, if we can just wait out for a couple more weeks, October the 1st, Venom comes out.
Our third quarter is going to be pretty packed with
Our
stuff.
third
So
quarter
I
is
think
gonna
this
be
week is going to be nice to
Yeah,
just
pretty
take a
slamming.
October,
moment.
there's lots of things coming up. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to do that then because I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights on Saturday night, and I'm sure that my body is definitely going to need a relaxation day. I'm going to need a day just to recuperate because it's 7 miles a night when you go to
That's a
Halloween Horror
lot.
Nights. But all righty, guys. Appreciate you. Love you.
Good
We'll
night.
see you next
Bye-bye.
time here on the
Ditto.
Creative
Have a
Multiverse.
good one.
Bye.
Bye.